Hello YouTube, Pipe here, and today we have a review. But first things first, housekeeping. I'm smoking a beautiful Herman Hennen stand-up Dublin Prince with a deep burgundy color and one of the nicest sandblasts I've ever seen. Not very deep, but very sharp. Anyway, we're smoking today some Samuel Gawith's Balkan Flake. So, what are my thoughts about Balkan Flake? Well, usually I associate Balkan flakes or Balkan mixtures with Oriental tobaccos, and in this case I would say that the only Oriental I find in the description is the Latakia. The composition is quite simple actually. It's 70% fire-cured Virginias and the other 30% Latakias. I tend to like tobaccos with a little bit more of complexity, so I wasn't quite impressed, but I got the tin anyway, tried it, opened the thing. There's some really dark flakes in there, kind of sticky. The thickness is irregular, like most Samuel Gawith's flakes, and very smoky. Break the flake down, rub it out. It doesn't end up being nice fine little ribbons. It's more like breaking a flake into smaller chunks. Not much of an opinion there. However, it does make it a bit harder to light up. However, once you light up, it just keeps going. And it goes in a very cool fashion. That's the thing that surprised me the most with this tobacco. It just stays cool. You smoke it in the wind, you smoke it hard, you smoke it, you puff it slowly. It just keeps going and very cool. The pipe never really heats up, it just goes warm. Doesn't bite on your tongue at all. This thing is fantastic for that reason. It just doesn't bite your tongue. If you have a tongue burnt or bitten from yesterday's strong aromatic that you just puffed like a choo-choo train, and you end up with a completely screwed up mouth, this thing is the cure. It feels very dry, it feels very cool. It's almost like smoking shisha or hookah, you know, water pipe. Anyway, oh, and the nicotine level is medium. It's comfortable. It won't blow your mind, but it won't leave you unsatisfied. When I opened the tin and I tried it for the first time, the first few puffs were very unremarkable. It felt like smoking pure Latakia. And for those of you who tried pure Latakia, most will agree with me that it's very boring. It's just dry, smoky, the end. From beginning to finish of the bowl. It's unremarkable. It's very boring. This thing, however, when you start it, the first third of the bowl, yes, it's almost like smoking pure Latakia, but then something happens, the Latakia goes into the background, all that fire-cured Virginia comes up, and then things start getting interesting. It's remarkably sweet, and the smokiness is just there, but you don't really pay much attention to it. And it stays like that until the end of your bowl. So, general impressions, I would say that Balkan Flake is like one of those uncomplicated friends that you just go out for a laugh, that you don't, when you don't really feel like sitting down and talking about the meaning of the universe. For that I would recommend something like a Dunhill Nightcap. But it's strangely appealing in its simplicity. And even though I tend to like more complicated, complex tobaccos, I found myself reaching for this tin more often than not. Especially at work, because my workplace tends to be a bit windy outside, so whenever I go for a smoke, I tend to choose some flakes so that the pipe doesn't heat up too much. And this became a natural choice if I feel like, if I'm in the mood for a Latakia bomb. So there you go. That's my take on the Balkan Flake. I enjoyed it. It's simple but friendly, and that's my take on this tobacco, and I hope you like it, and thank you very much. I'll see you around, and happy smokes. I'll just be over here appreciating the fine snow.